Read in Exodus chapter 22 in the King James Version. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep and kill it, or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox, and 4 sheep for a sheep. If a thief be found breaking up, and be smitten that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him. If the sun be risen upon him, there shall be bloodshed for him, for he should make full restitution. If he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. If the theft be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox or mule or sheep, he shall restore double. If a man shall cause a field or a vineyard to be eaten, and shall put in his beast, and shall feed in another man's field, or the best of his own field, and of the best of his own vineyard, shall he make restitution. If fire break out and catch in thorns, so that the stacks of corn, or the standing corn, or the field be consumed therewith, he that kindled the fire shall surely make restitution. If a man shall deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, and it be stolen out of the man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. If the thief be not found, then the master of the house shall be brought unto the judges, to see whether he have put his hand unto his neighbor's goods. For all manner of trespass, whether it be for ox, for mule, for sheep, for rement, or for any manner of lost thing, which another challengeth to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor. If a man deliver unto his neighbor an mule, or an ox, or a sheep, or any beast to keep, and it die, or be hurt, or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he hath not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. And if it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. If it be torn in pieces, then let him bring it for witness, and he shall not make good that which was torn. And if a man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good. If it be an hired thing, it came from his hire. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death. He that sacrificeth unto any god, save unto the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress him, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry, and my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. If thou at all take thy neighbor's rement to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him by that the sun goeth down. For that is his covering only, it is his rement for his skin, wherein shall he sleep. And it shall come to pass when he crieth unto me that I will hear, for I am gracious. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruits, and of thy liquors the firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me. Likewise shalt thou do with thine oxen and with thy sheep. 7 days it shall be with his dam on the eighth. On the 8th day thou shalt give it me. And ye shall be holy men unto me, neither shall ye eat any flesh that is torn of beasts in the field. Ye shall cast it to the dogs. Okay, there was a lot here. So the Lord's giving Israel through Moses the commandments. He's giving them things, again, to be holy. He's going all the way and giving them even the details, the fine details when it comes to living, when it comes to having things and sacrificing things, and also what man should do in different situations. He's providing all of this information so that the people would remain holy and believe, and things would go well with the people. Listen to what he says here, where he's telling the people, if in verse 3, chapter 22, verse 3, if the sun be risen upon him, there shall be blood shed for him, for he should make full restitution. If he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. So during this time frame, if person stealed something, and was caught, if he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. For he should make full restitution. If he have, so he was supposed to make restitution, or else he would be sold. Correct me in the comments if you believe that is being read incorrectly, but that is telling them, he's telling them that the person, it's not right to steal. It's part of the commandments of the Lord that do not steal. And so he's telling them, if this were to happen, then this is what is to be resolved and how it's to be resolved. And that is to provide justice for the person who has their things stolen. And he goes on, because there's so much here and here. For and all the way down into verse 10, if a man deliver unto his neighbor an mule or an ox or sheep or any beast to keep, and it die or be hurt or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he hath not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. Because sometimes things happen. Sometimes you borrow, hey, can I utilize such and such, whatever it may be, bringing past to present. So you borrow something from a neighbor or a friend, or you utilize something even at work or even at school, wherever you are, and it breaks or it doesn't work correctly. And so therefore you're taking it to that person. I'm just providing like modern day examples, and they take it back to the person and say, hey, look, this happened. This was unexpected, and so there was a treaty between the person that was the borrower and the person that lent, and it was to come to terms and say, okay, it happened, and you don't have to provide me another mule. You don't have to provide me another tool because, it was unexpected. There was no malicious intent. We're just going to move on from here. And so the Lord was providing guidance for all of these things that the people were going to come across if they had not already came across already. And he's providing not only to the people, but also the people that would be the judges, that are going to be people that Moses had, a group of people that select, that are to be small community leaders that are going to deal with the situations before if a situation can even get to Moses. And so the Lord's providing all of this wisdom for his people and guidance to show them what it was to live justly and righteously together, and order to be able to see the fruits of the Spirit, to be able to live righteously with the Lord. And so thinking about this and all this information that we're going through today and bringing past to present, it's in the details, even in the little details. Sometimes we miss those details in life, what the Lord has in store for us, and we see the big picture, or we see the ending, but we miss the details. We miss the little things, and those little things are actually big things. Those are actually what completes those things. When you're making stairs, right? And you make the first stair, you don't jump to the third stair. You want to make the second stair as well, so that way you more accurately and you more thoroughly make it through those stairs, through those levels. And so think about it in those different ways. Even those details, even the fine print makes a difference. Before we go on though, what kind of thoughts or feelings come to your mind when we read over this? How does it make you feel, and what does it make you think?